Matthew chapter 9, verses 37 and 38 tell us this. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Therefore, plead with the Lord of the harvest to send out workers into the harvest." I think this is kind of a familiar verse to many people. We've heard it a lot. It is used in trying to encourage us to evangelize, to serve the Lord, because the world is in a mess, and Jesus is the answer. And that's, pretty easy to understand. Because the harvest is plentiful. People need Jesus so bad. But notice something that Jesus said in 38. He said, "Therefore, plead with the Lord of the harvest to send out workers into the harvest." You could substitute pray. Because if you're pleading with the Lord, you're praying, you're talking to God. So that's an easy assumption to make here. We're talking about praying. But notice something about this. He didn't say, pray that God will send me into the harvest. You see, we have to remember something. We may be willing to go, and that's a good thing. We need to be willing to serve God wherever He wants us to. But we also have to remember that God's the one that organizes everything. We need to be careful that we don't try to get ahead of what God wants to do. We may be thinking, I want to go here, or I want to go there. But we have to remember that God is the one that is the organizer. Our main thing is to ask Him to send out the laborers, the workers, to do the job. This lets the whole thing open to God to decide who goes, where they go, when they go, and what they do. Instead of us deciding, I want to go here. I want to go to Africa. God, send me to Africa because I want to build a school there, or I want to evangelize the people. We have to be careful to allow God to figure it all out. God may have a different plan for us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He knows how He can use us best. So we just simply pray, Lord, send out laborers to the harvest. He will decide where He wants to send us. Because believe me, He wants to use us. He wants us to be part of the laborers, of the workers, bringing in the harvest that He's preparing for us. So let's let God do His job, and then we do our job in obedience.